Hey everybody, this is Tara Taglianti and I am making another video for my page, Tara Taglianti CFMW. That stands for Certifiable Fucking Miracle Worker. Actually, Certifiable Facilitator Managing Wellness, but I kind of like the other one better. I can use both, which is pretty cool. So listen, and to make a long story, make this video pretty quick. I don't want to make it into a story, but so the last video I talked about physical touch and energetic touch. Well, this video is going to be all about how energy, what if energy is our first language? I'm going to expand on this a little bit, and let's just say I keep repeating this over and over. What if you are a freaking miracle walking? And I'll explain to you this in a minute before I get, let me take you back to how energy is our first language, okay? So when you came into this world and you came out, however you came out, you come out into this world and there are things that you needed and that you required. And let me tell you, you got them, okay? If you're watching this video, you got what you required when you were born. You probably screamed your face off and your mom came and picked you up. Somebody came and picked you up, fed you, changed you, what have you, right? But you still got what you required. And let me tell you, you did not know any language. You did not speak at that point in time. You may have screamed and projected, and that is sound, which is what? It's energy. But also, something that's really, really cool is, so something a little bit personal is like so I have two amazing, adorable nephews. And when they were born, my sister told me that she would know when it was time to feed them because her body would signal to her that it was time to feed them. So sometimes she'd get a signal and then she'd hear them crying in the other room. Like her body would tingle in certain places for when they were ready to eat, or and she told me, she was like, you know what, Tara? She was like, we really are in oneness. And her experience of being a mother and a newborn gave her that connected, this experience that she was pretty much in oneness. And the thing is when we are that young, and so here's something that's really cool, is what if everything that so before the age of 2, everything, we have no sense of separation from anything. We're like in oneness. And then if you notice, around 2 years old is when little kids start to say no. And they start to refuse things. And everybody's like, oh, it's terrible twos. Well, what if that's just them starting to realize who they are in the world and versus what, is other things. So their only thing that they know at that time is to refuse. And then they can see, oh, that's not me. That's not. So it's like, what if everything that has ever said or did in the home before the age of 2, we actually think is us. And there's no separation. So it's real, that's some cool insight, right? So if you know what kind of an environment you were in before the age of 2 and what type of people that you were around, what if now you can start to see there may be some patterns that you may have picked up during that time that aren't even yours. And we'll get into that kind of stuff. This is the kind of cool stuff that you can do with this energy as a first language, because energy is not, it's malleable and it's changeable and you can change it. And so more on that in more videos, okay? So here, that went a little bit deep, okay? But I think that if you're watching this stuff, if you're watching any of my videos, we're going to go deep at some point, So, and now here's just another little thing, just to kind of rock your world a little bit more, right? As energy is our first language. let's just say, have you ever gone for a run? So you're going for your run and you run underneath some beautiful, beautiful trees. And all of a sudden, isn't it kind of like in your head, like your thoughts go up a little bit of a higher octave? Like it's almost like if you ever say hi to the trees and you're just like, hi trees, you know, and it's like, ee. Well, you know what? What if that like higher octave that you go up and you just get so happy about running underneath these beautiful trees or running past cute animals, or like if you pass by a cow pasture in the car, hi cows, do you see that like level of octave that your voice, hi, like you ever notice that? What if you are just picking up on their energetic communication to you and channeling it. And you're expressing it in this high-pitched, ah. So what if they are just as happy to acknowledge you as you are acknowledging them? And it happens so fast because with energy, there is no time, there's no space. So next time you're out for a jog and you're running under trees and you just feel like, hi, what if that's them acknowledging you as the fucking miracle walking that you are? So would you now be willing to look at you as the fucking miracle walking? All right, guys, this is Tara. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, click the link below. Join my watch page. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about modalities, coaches, and healers, because this is a totally realm that you can learn from, and there's a lot to navigate in that realm. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. This is Tara. And if you like what you see, you can also join my group here on Facebook, or group on Facebook. It's called Out of the In Crowd. Just do a search and join up, okay? We'll see you there. All right, take care, guys. I will see you tomorrow. This is Tara, and I am out. Bye-bye.